Hello, everyone. Welcome, and to all the people who were here last time, which I doubt any of you were. Welcome back to a series or not a series, but an idea concept that I came up with a while ago. It's not original because people do this with every video game, but I usually don't take any inspiration from anybody. I usually just come up with a concept and I just do it. Usually if there's people who do it, I'm pretty sure there's like a million of people who did a wheel of DBD by now. So I'm not gonna give credit to anybody because there's not anyone who inspired this video, believe it or not. Anyways, we're back with Wheel of Dead by Daylight version 2, number 2, whatever you want to call this. This is basically gonna be the same thing as the last one that I did. I think it was like last year or like 2 years ago. It was a long time ago. But this is basically what I'm going to be doing from that series, but now we're going to be doing like a survival type thing. The last time I did this, I did a 7-game series, like a like an NHL series or like an MLB series or like an NBA series, where if I win 4 games, then I don't have to do this challenge, but if I fail, then I have to do this challenge. And that challenge was for me to make a song. Here's a clip of the song. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'ma just go. Started off in first place. Now I'm in the 8th race. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just in the place talking about this shit. I don't fucking know what I'm saying, but I'ma keep going, cause I'm that fucking man. What you mean? What you mean? What they saying? I'm the man in the club. Papa's in, she a fan. That's my man. Send that Addy. What you saying? Is you crazy? Get a man. What am I saying? Why do I keep saying man? I don't know. At the show, there she go. She a hoe in the club with the boys. That's my man. He a go. They be like, bro, why you tryna sound like G Herbo? I said no. I'm just chilling. I'm a flow. Switch the flow, but I'm on beat. How can I switch the flow if the beat isn't gonna change? I don't fucking know. Whoa, I said I feel like I need it. I don't know what that means, but I'm editing a video. It's coming out soon. I'm making this song cause I lost in a video. It's probably out already. Damn, what am I saying? I was about to say something about me being the fucking man, but I said man like 30 times in this song. One more beat, pick up, you already know how it go. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. Nah, it was horrible. But yeah, this time we're not doing that. This time we're just doing a little series. Actually, I have a tiny bit of inspiration for this series. From Spooky Loops.
Last year, I embarked on one of the hardest killer challenges I've ever attempted. If a single survivor escaped against the killer I was playing, that killer would die and can never be played again.
But he's doing a hardcore killer. He's doing something completely different where he has like a point system and whatnot, and he loses killers and whatever. We're doing something like that. Basically, we're gonna spin a wheel. I made these wheels by myself. No, I didn't take them from anybody. I have the links for those. Those will be in the description if anybody wants to try this out. Feel free. I would ask that you'd credit me, but you don't have to because I literally don't have. This is not my game. This is not my website. I don't have a trademark or anything. So I it would be cool if you could give some credit if you do use any of my assets that I created. But if not, it's whatever. Yeah, I have the link for the wheel of killers and the wheel of perks. For the survivor mains or the survivors out there, I'm sorry, but you don't have a wheel for your perks and your survivors. Fuck you guys, because survivors are not original. Only killers and perks, or only killers are original. Survivors are not original, okay? All right. Later on, I might do a survivor one, okay? I don't think it would matter to have a wheel of survivors, but unless, you're running around with a thick Jane and the killer just likes thick women or something. I don't think it would matter what survivor you get. We have these 2 wheels here. Basically, we're gonna spin a wheel for our killer, and then we're gonna spin a wheel 4 times for our perks. The rules of the killers and the perks: if I spin a killer, they don't get removed unless I lose the game. So if I lose the game with this killer, they will be removed from the wheel. And yeah, that's pretty much how killers get removed. So I can use whatever killer as many times as I want, as long as it doesn't get removed. I can use them. But with perks, one thing I want to do with the perks is I'm going to keep the hex perks. So it doesn't matter how many times I get like a ruin, I can keep using it. But there'll be plenty of perks on the tier list. I want to keep hex perks and scourge perks. Fucking hex perks and scourge perks. I want to keep those on the wheel no matter what. No matter if I lose a game or whatever, I keep those perks. I keep scourge and hex perks because those are like entity perks in my opinion. I think those should be like, a locked perk. But if I do lose a game, I lose the perks. If I win a game, I still lose the perks regardless. There's no keeping perks. So whatever perks I get, if I get barbecue and chili on the first spin, I won't be able to use that ever again, which would really suck. Accidentally rhyming, hold on. Whatever perks I get, if I get barbecue and chili on the first spin, I won't be able to use that ever again. Barbecue and chili on the first spin, I won't be able to use that ever again. Ever again. First spin, ever again. Barbecue and chili first spin, ever again. And yeah, so I have a Google Sheets here. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh shoot, I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna switch to my Google Sheet screen. I did try to do this in dark mode, like a dark reader extension that I have, and it looks horrible. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, a little flashlight warning, a little flashbang warning. I'm about to switch to a white screen, so if you guys are in a dark room or something, turn the light on or back up from the screen. All right, 3 2 1. Damn, that shit bright as hell. So yeah, we have our wheel of DVD. I don't know if you guys can see all of this, but I'll probably zoom in or something. So we have the links for the killers and the perks. Those will also be in the description, by the way. And I will also link into a Google sheet of this, so you guys can play along if you want. Do your own little series or do whatever. You don't even have to record it. You could just do it at home if you want. You're bored of DVD and you play killer and you're tired of just picking whatever. Go ahead, load this up. Boom. But anyways, we got the killer that we choose. We'll put the killer in when we get the killer, and then we have the 4 perks, and then we'll have those 4 perks in. And then we have our match results. So if we win or lose, and then we have our lives remaining. And a win and a loss, basically a win is anything more than 3 kills. Not 2, because 2 would be a draw, obviously. So 3 kills. And the only exception, if a survivor gets out of the exit gate, unfortunately, that's a fail. According, also inspiration from the Spooky Loops series. Shout out to him. The only way you can win with one survivor escaping is if they leave through hatch. If they leave through an exit gate, it's automatically a loss. So if you get to a 1v1 scenario where 2 exit gates are in play and all the gens are done, or you close the hatch or whatever, so basically, if it's a one-on-one situation and hatch is there, I'm better off just letting them escape instead of closing the hatch and then playing the 50-50 game. But I'll probably still close the hatch and play the 50-50 game. I'll probably make a rule for that. If I do find hatch, I gotta close it immediately. I think that's like the most fair thing to do. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much, I think, all I want to say. If there's anything else, I will hop in and say whatever I want to say. But anyways, we're gonna be doing a 1 killer in this episode because I'm explaining a lot and I kind of gotta go to work soon, so I don't want to do too much. But this is the first episode of the series, so I'm gonna be doing 1 killer. Gonna keep it nice and simple. We're gonna do 1 spin, 1 killer, 1 run, and maybe in the next episodes I'll do 2 or 3. Either 2 or 3, maybe 4, depending on how long the games are. We're gonna try to keep these episodes around 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes, and of course I'm gonna chop them up. I'm not gonna show the whole game, and just like how I did with the last series, I'm gonna be leaving the full games unlisted in the links down below if you guys want to see how I played these games and how I ended up winning these games. I will be linking those down below as well for the full gameplay. And yeah, that's pretty much been it. And let's get into this series. Let's get to the wheel. Why did I take this off the screen? I don't know. All right, let's get to the wheel, the wheelie wheel. All right, so we got our killer wheel and we got our perk wheel. Let's go. And then I'm pretty sure you can remove them. I don't know if I should play this audio or not. Fuck it. I have this little audio when I spin the wheel and it's kind of loud. I don't know if I should play it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Killer, here we go. Click to spin. Let's get it. Our first killer will be the Executioner. Okay. Not bad. So, I don't know if I can keep this open or not, but shit, I don't know. Probably shouldn't spin it this way because I'm gonna need my own will. I'll have to leave this open. I don't know if it's gonna save my, like, if I remove exit. It doesn't matter because this is all documented. This is all gonna be recorded. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, dang it. Because he didn't die yet. Why did I remove that? Freak. All right. Well, our killer's not the Executioner because I accidentally removed him. No, I don't want Doctor. All right, so I accidentally removed the Executioner, so I'm not gonna do it. Dang it, man. Executioner would have been a good killer, man. But the Doctor's solid as well. All right, so we got the Doctor. Check out our perks. It looks like All Shaking Thunder, Pop Goes the Weasel, Blood Echo. Why? I don't like this. I don't like this already. Making a build around Blood Echo. Wow. That is not what we want. It's an okay perk, you know. It's all right, but you know, it's nothing crazy. Blood Echo is our perk number 1. And of course, if we get a hex, we're not removing it, as I said before. And speaking of hex, Haunted Ground, what a really good hex on Doctor. Wow. Okay, that's nice. So we're not gonna be removing this. Hex. HG. We'll just put, because I don't want to put the whole name and it'll mess up the little thing. All right, Haunted Ground. Now, if you get duplicates, you just have to spin again. I don't know. Another hex. We got Hex, Devour Hope. All right, Devour Hope, Haunted Ground. This is nasty. This is really nasty for Doctor. Oh my god. Devour Hope. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is a nutty build. We got what? 2 more perks? 1 more perk? 1 more perk remaining. I can't count. Not another hex, right? Dead Man Switch would have been nice, but we'll take Spirit Fury. We'll take Spirit Fury. All right, man. This is a pretty nutty build, man. I can say I'm pretty content with this build. All right, so we know our build, we know our killer. Let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the gamers. And then I was gonna do a wheel for offerings and whatnot. I'm not gonna bring any map offerings or anything. Any offerings that affect the game, I'm not bringing. And I'm not bringing a mori, obviously, because I mean it matters, you know. It could be a game changer, but I'm obviously not bringing moris. And then add-ons I was gonna do a wheel for as well, but I think I would just not use them in this series again. I don't think I used them in the last one either. But in version 3, in version 3, I will make an add-on wheel and whatnot. I'm not gonna add every single add-on, obviously, because I'm not gonna have a add-on wheel for Doctor and an add-on wheel for Huntress. Bro, that shit will take forever. I would probably do that eventually. If this series does really well, maybe I'll do it. And if a lot of people are playing it, I probably will. But what I was thinking with the add-on wheel, if I ever come up with one, I was thinking of just doing add-on 1, add-on 2, add-on 3, add-on 4, add-on 5, add-on 6, add-on 7, add-on 8, and so on and so forth. And then obviously some killers don't have, like, what is this, 15. Obviously some killers don't have like 25 add-ons. So, and some killers do, so then I would add those extra numbers. And if you get one of those numbers and you don't have that many add-ons, then it would obviously be the last one or whatever, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's another thing that I was thinking of. So maybe next time in Volume 3 or Version 3, Number 3, then we'll do that. But this is going to be Season 2. We'll call them seasons. Season 2 of the Wheel of DBD. Alright, anyways, enough yapping. Let's get into the game. We got Blood Echo, Haunted Ground, Devour Hope, Spirit Fury. Blood Echo, when hooking a survivor, all injured survivors suffer from the hemorrhage and exhausted status effects for 30 seconds. My fault. Wrong perk. Got them mixed up. 2 trap hex totems will spawn in the trial Haunted Ground basically whenever they cleanse the fucking hex totem, they get exposed for 60 seconds. I don't even gotta read this shit. Devour Hope, when you hook a survivor and you're at least 24 meters away from the hook, you get a token. When you get 2 tokens, you get 5% haste, and you get it for 10 seconds after hooking a survivor. Yeah. And then 3 tokens, everybody's exposed, and then 5 tokens, you can mori people just as is, as long as that hex totem is remaining. And then Spirit Fury, after you break 2 pallets, the next pallet that you get stunned by will be instantly destroyed, pretty much. Instantly broken. That's what they say in the description. Anyways, yeah. Even if you bring other totems, hex totems, it still applies on top of another hex totem, which is so weird. Let me get this off my screen so I don't get blinded. Alright, while playing the game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 hex totems, all in really good spots, because those will be touched. So we're probably going to defend this side of the map a lot. We're not going for that gen. I'm not going to go for gens that are high up. I'm just going to defend these 3 and forget that gen over there, because I'm just done defending gens that are on like different levels, because that shit gets too annoying sometimes. I feel like she's gonna drop or run back. She didn't. She stayed up. Smart. So yeah, these guys are not dumb. She probably has balanced landing, because she's really, nope, she doesn't. I was about to say, because she's really like waiting to time that drop perfectly. Obviously we're gonna stun here, break that. Alright, so we got 1 hit and we got 1 Spirit Fury. I probably could have broke that gen. I'm not going to. We're gonna try to find this survivor here. She's just chilling. Alright, so we already got somebody trolling. In the last series, I didn't count the games when people did that, but this time I will, because I'm gonna be playing a lot of games. I don't got time to not count some of these games. And obviously the goal is to at least play every killer once. So at least, I don't know how many killers are in the game, but I think when I get to, you know what? Every killer twice, I'd say. So however many killers are in the game, I'll put that on the screen. Times 2, that is the amount of games that we're going to try to play here. Why would you go in there? Bro, like, that's so obvious. You just ran straight to it. Alright, so this is a great start. We haven't really got to use our build like that. Obviously outside of Blood Echo, because this Sable is now exhausted, so we're going to try to find her a ship, Rocky. And I forgot where I hooked that. I have no idea. And there goes my haunted mother-sucking ground, and it's not a good time because everybody's injured. Except for you! Let's get it. Worth it. Value. Hella value from haunted ground. And we have all the survivors here. Someone here? No, they're both over here. Alright, so we'd be dumb to not slug here. So, we know you don't have Dead Hard because Blood Echo. I don't know why I thought she did. Maybe she did, who knows. I wonder if you get Blood Echo if you're on the hook. Let's find out. I have no idea if they have they could not even have exhausted perks, to be honest. And I thought Blood Echo used to show you how long it was being used. I mean, not how long, but how long it has until the cooldown ends. But I guess there's no cooldown anymore. I have no idea. These guys are getting absolutely obliterated. I thought I was high MMR on Doctor. Turns out I'm not. I'm not at all. Because these guys haven't looped a single thing. We're going to go for the other survivor now, or at least try to. There she is. She's cleansing a dull totem. So that has me thinking she has, like... I don't know why you ran like that, but okay. She's gonna drop that, obviously. She walked. She tried. Yeah, so these guys are not good at all. I'm just gonna wait because I'm not trying to get faked out. Yo, and shout out to DBD for making the rituals and challenges all like one, like making it. Oh my God, yo, everybody's, yo, we got 4 stacks of Devour. What the fuck? Yo, what? I didn't even realize. No, and they saved it. They're gonna find out pretty soon. Oh no, they didn't. Dumbass. All right, now let's go far away so we can mori. They're gonna be dumb if they save. They're just dumb. They're dumb to save. She's like, oh shit, he has Devour. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, baby. Yeah, I do, baby. And you just threw the game. All right. So our Devour is inside. They're never gonna find that totem. Bye bye. Easy mori. Who needs a mori? Who needs a bony mori when you can mori with Devour? Oh my God, she got fried. Dang, she did like a motherfucker. Yo, she look like a vamp. I think she is a vamp. Yo, you want to get mori too? I got plenty of moriing. There's plenty of love to go around. No, that's all right. You can scream right now. You could, if you want to scream, you can scream now. There you go. Fried her dumb ass too. Damn. Let's see how you look, Sable. Damn. Dang, she look crazy. Oh, what the fuck? All right, we got 2 more survivors. We're gonna do a shock, not yet. So we're gonna do a shock closer to our totem, so we know if anybody's on it. Hopefully they're not. They're not. Oh my God. They're not. They're nowhere over here apparently. So they should be playing some hide and seek now. They didn't get a single generator done because they want to freaking save each other and shite. I low-key miss like the old doctor when he had like shock therapy and he had like punishment mode or whatever, when he had 2 separate modes. I kind of don't like how they switched it all into one. But I mean, nah, ever since they switched it all into one mode, he's just been broken. But I don't mind it. I low-key like back when it was just 2 modes. Kind of wish they kept it that way. Because he was like a little bit more balanced. Now he's just like, you could just spam the fuck out of shock and it's... I don't know if they were both over here or not. She's just not looking. I think we slug here. Because why not? We got Devour Hope. Why not? You know? It's kind of a dick move, but why not? We're Doctor. We got a mean build. We might as well abuse it. We're never going to get to use... Is that her? No, that's her again. She's tier 3. Alright. Kind of wish I had add-ons because I would have my static blast back. But I don't have it right now, which kind of sucks. Alright, so I have no idea where she is, but we're about to find out. Hopefully. Nope, we're not going to find out. Alright, so we're going to mori her now. We don't want these guys in the game for too long, even though they can back out now, thanks to the surrender feature. Alright, don't let me find you. Don't let me get hatch and find you, bruh. Don't make me find you, because I will. Did they bring... Yes, it... Yep, hatch spawns right at Killer Shack, and we're right next to Killer Shack. Oh, yeah, I'm about to find you. No? I think it spawns at main building. I think that's what it says. Spawns at the main building. Damn, she's over there. She was over there the whole time. You son of a biatch. She gets out. She gets out. Unless it's on my side. Damn. Hey, that's a win. You know the vibes. That's a win. I have no... There we go. Was that Ruthless Killer or Brutal Killer? It wasn't Merciless. We know that. I can't tell. I think it was Brutal. Anyways, yeah, we don't pip from this because it was just too short of a game. We absolutely destroyed them. And yeah, they healed towards the end, even though it doesn't matter. Anyways... Yeah, they all did nothing except for this Sable. Hey, I'm glad the Sable that did all the work escaped. All right, that's all I'm happy for. Anyways, that's been it for this video. I'm probably gonna go record another episode of Batman because I really loved playing that Batman Arkham Origins. All right, anyways, that's episode 1 of the second season of the Wheel of Dead by Daylight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Uh don't forget the wheel and everything is down below if you guys want to try this out. If you guys watched the whole video, appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, thanks for the support and all the stuff that you guys been showing. We've been growing steadily. This is probably not the fastest I've been growing, but this is probably the most consistent growth and like viewership and stuff that I've seen ever. So I'm really glad. I'm trying to stay on this 3-day upload schedule that I'm on right now. It's kind of hard though, because I'm trying to do little big projects like this and shit. Even though I can pump out these videos, I don't want to pump them out too much, because then I won't have any time to do anything that I want to do, you know, off stream, or off video. Anyways, that's been it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all later, and yeah, peace.